something that works, and even if not, I hope you guys came out of this weekend learning something. But again, my name is Andita. I'm president of the Artificial Intelligence Society, and we are the organization that is responsible for hosting HackAI. Like many of you, I did not really sleep this weekend, so please excuse some of my speech, hiccups. But yeah, without further ado, we will continue with our closing ceremony. Okay, so thank you to the 350 of you that came out this weekend to spend this weekend building and learning with us and putting in your best effort among all of the exams that I'm sure you guys have next week to build something that represents artificial intelligence and something that helps you dive into the world of AI. And out of those 350 hackers, we had 8 tracks that were supported by our wonderful sponsors this year. And those 350 hackers and 8 tracks put together brought us 112 different projects. So a lot of competition this year around. But yeah, we're gonna tell you guys about the winners, but before we do that, a big thank you again to all of our sponsors this year. As I'm sure you guys are hopefully familiar with at this point. And one of the sponsors who were able to power you guys with caffeine throughout the weekend was Red Bull, so I'd like to invite them up here.
Hey guys, my name is Ritvik. I am one of the Red Bull representatives here at UTD. And first off, I want to say congratulations, you guys survived 24 hours. That's really an impressive feat. I would have probably lasted 1 hour, and that's that. But yeah, no, I'm here to talk to you guys about Red Bull Basement. It is an entrepreneur program Red Bull has. Just show of hands here, who here has an idea that they think it's worth millions of dollars? Only one? Or like 5? Okay. Or who here thinks they have an idea that's worth like 10 bucks? Alright, cool. So what Red Bull Basement does is you can either, you and a partner, or you can do it individually, can input an idea or use AI to help create said idea. And then you submit it, and if Red Bull likes your idea, we'll take the top 15 people from the United States and we'll fly them down to Silicon Valley where they'll present in front of tech entrepreneurs, tech millionaires, AMD, Microsoft, like all the big names in tech will be there. And out of those 15 people, if you get selected, you will essentially get your entire idea funded. You'll get money, you'll get software, you'll get creation, you get people to help create this, whatever you guys came up with. And yeah, we're having applications till March 29th. We have a booth outside where you can on an iPad sign up and stuff, but if you guys don't have the time or anything like that, just look up redbullbasement.com, you can apply there. And then yeah, and we also have last call on Red Bulls outside if you wanna stock up. Yeah, legitimately we're about to leave, so if you guys wanna take as many Red Bulls you want, go for it. You guys have finals, you need to wake up. Midterms, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for having us out here.
This mic is a little bit quiet, I think I've noticed, so I'm going to talk a little bit louder. But another one of the organizations that have been able to support us throughout the weekend was MLH, and so this is the first for us this year. This is the 3rd year we're doing HackAI, as I mentioned in opening ceremony, but this is the first time we're having MLH with us. So I'm going to invite Jocelyn to tell you guys about the MLH winners for this, or MLH track winners this year.
Okay, thank you everyone for all of the participants on the MLH track. To be honest, there were plenty of projects. I was able to visit some of you in person, and if I didn't, I'm pretty sure I read your dev posts and your code. Alright, so we're gonna be getting started with the best use of Solana, and for this one, it goes to Blink Bounties.
Okay, all right.
Thank you. All right, moving on to best use of 11 labs. This one goes to, drum roll, vocalize. Where are you? You can claim your prices over there. There's 4 solo beat headphones. Right, moving up next with best use of pre-sash. Drum rolls. Posey says, where are you? Oh, there you are. You get Fitbits. You can pick up your prices over there once they are there. Okay, they're bringing them. Thank you. Okay, moving up next to best use of MongoDB. Drum rolls, please. And the winner is Astra. Gemini, this was a tough one to be honest, and the winner goes to Minecraft. Right. So for MongoDB, it's the IoT kit, and for best use of Gemini, it's the Google Swap Bag and the notebooks. And finally, but not least, the best hack build with Google Anti-Gravity, which is only a sponsor prize for this weekend. And drum roll, please. Winner goes to Vision. Where are you, Vision? It's a cool hardware project. Your prizes are also Google Swap kits. You can pick them up on the front. Thank you so much to everyone who applied to the medal categories. I'm now going to give the microphone to organizers.
Okay, everyone, settle down, guys, because we still have all the sponsor tracks and our demo tracks and our mini tracks to get through, so there's still a lot more prizes. If you guys do win prizes, make sure you receive them up here. We'll take pictures after, so if you want pictures, stay after the fact. So yes, I'm gonna invite Dallas AI. I'm not sure if we have her. If not, I will go ahead and present their prize track. Okay,
Unfortunately, the Dallas Air representatives have to go, but I will be announcing their honorable mentions and their winners for them. So before I get into the one winner, they did want to point out some projects that were very impressive. And those projects are going to be QuestMap, MapScribe, and Neuralink. This is actually we have more prizes than would have last time. But drum roll please for first place. Ponder! Okay, and then for our next track, our next sponsor track, we have Nebula Labs.
Thank you all. It was so good to be at HackAI. Just a reminder, our track was to use the Nebula API to help students. And we saw some incredible projects. We had 30 amazing projects to look at today. I'm going to start out with I do have to say that our prizes aren't here yet. We got them on, I know, right? We got them on Amazon, and they handed them to housing, the UTD housing, and UTD housing doesn't have them. So we will get prizes. I will get everyone's info, and I will get them to you as soon as we get them. So my apologies for them not being available today, but we do have 2 winners to announce. For second place, we have a project that is doing something really innovative, helping to connect students specifically to clubs so that they can get into companies they're interested in. Can I get a drum roll, please? Second place is Vortex.
All right, and for first place, this was a really hard decision, but the one that we went with helped commuters at UTD find places to park. So drum roll, please. Guys, the first place is commuter.
Thank you all.
All right. Opening surprises later.
All right, guys. Next up, we have our sponsor, IEEE, supported by Texas Instruments. So, give it up.
Hi everyone. So today our track was to basically bring AI out of the screen into the real world to perceive and interact with the world and transform it even. So the winners of our track, this designing process was really, really, really difficult. We were close on a lot of projects and we loved to see like what everyone presented. It was so innovative and amazing. But because it was so close, we were stuck with two teams who we tied on. And those two teams are Vision and Dementia Assist. I want to mention that after you guys receive your prizes, please come and see me. I need to tell you something. Okay.
Okay, congratulations, Dementia Assist and Vision. Next, I would like to invite the Riddler Institute of Quantitative Education to present their track and their winners.
Awesome. Hello, everybody. I just want to thank everybody for showing up today. I want to thank all the participants that focused on our track as well. With amazing projects. It was very close. So we're going to present second place first, which we think it was a great project. It was Beyond. Now, for our first place, we believe that this project really emphasized what the Riddler Institute of Quantitative Education does. So, can I get a drum roll, please? Quality.
Okay, thank you to the Riddler Institute of Quantitative Education. Next, we'd like to invite Figma up to present their winners.
Does he get leeway because he's solo?
Hi everyone. I just want to start off by saying thank you to our judges and our organizers at Figma for EDU for all the hard work they did behind the scenes to make this happen, as well as our organizers at HackAI for facilitating this. It was really fun. I got to learn a lot by being here. And to all of you for participating. We saw a lot of really, really amazing projects, a lot of creativity, and it was pretty hard to narrow down our top 3 choices. Our judges were deliberating for a while, but I think we have a consensus. With no further ado, our third place winner is Content Navigator. Also, to all of our winners, could I please see you after? I just need to get a picture with all of you. Yeah. Okay, next for second place. Club Hub. And finally, our first place winner is beyond. Thank you to our participants and organizers.
Thank you, Figma. Now we'd like to invite Nerve up. I'd also like to kindly ask that everyone keeps the volume down to a minimum, just because this mic is also not that loud, so.
Alright. So, first thing I'll ask you guys is like, how do you guys feel? Everybody feel pretty good? You guys feel like you did good on your projects? Nods of heads? Anybody? Okay, solid. One thing I want to say before I get started on announcing our winners, just hold your applause for 2 seconds, but for 2 groups. First and foremost, I want to say for you guys worked your asses off. So you worked really hard, you really hacked really amazing products. Honestly, we had a chance to like peek at some of the other prompts and looking at some of what you guys did for other teams, at least I did, and honestly some really impressive projects. And then mainly to the AIS team. You know, the AIS team put something together, they worked their butts off to really make a really great, you know, opportunity for you guys and allow you guys to engage with one another and apply your skills. Just a brief note, I mean, I tend to be a pretty direct person, so just saying it as feedback, take it for what it is, but obviously, you know, we all like to have fun, people like to joke around and have a blast or whatever, but for all the trolls out there, right, because we'll peep what's going on in the Discord, right, some of you guys are maybe doing it just for prizes or whatever the case is, but I would say it's a night and day difference where you can see the people that are doing it for passion and really trying to apply their skills, so I think it's really great for those individuals. But on that note, for all the hackers and the AIS team for putting something so amazing together, get a big round of applause for both of you guys, please. Last thing about the trolls, anyone trolling about prizes, you guys are something else. But apply your skills in good ways. So 3rd place, if I can get a drum roll, this is really, really tough for us, but it goes to Forkia. Forkia was really cool. The name was kind of hilarious as well, but I think on a brief couple of points was, I think there's a real world application there. It's a really great niche. I think when you look at what they were doing, for anyone interested, you can look later. There's a real opportunity for something to be built in a direction of go-to-market and something that can have good product market fit. Drum roll for 2nd place. We got InvestQuest. Round of applause for InvestQuest. I guess I wasn't even announcing the prizes, right? So 3rd place had NFC tags for anybody that's really nerdy and want to automate things in your apartment or house. You know, if you can have a guest over, they can just scan and have your Wi-Fi password or have a cool lineup set up. InvestQuest in 2nd place, because I probably had too much caffeine to be able to stay awake like you guys, was actually NeuroGum. And now, for 1st place, which we thought was unanimous, drum roll please, it's True Terrain. I had like a long amount of stuff ready for them, but I think they deserve the best sleep after all of this hacking. So the 1st place prize was actually an eye strain, eye relaxing mask. But yeah, so I think it was just very narrow and concise. And for any of you, again, for the overachievers, I would say go look at that project. It was Truth or Terrain. I think it's a really good case study or a use case to like look at something that might seem very simple, but the thesis was very streamlined and it could actually have a really good product market fit. So I think it'd be a good case study to look at for you guys hacking. But thank you guys so much. We're glad to be back this year and maybe we'll see you next year. Thanks.
Okay, and so for our mini tracks, I'm going to invite Thomas to tell you guys a little bit about those. Who is receiving the prizes for those?
All right, hey everyone. Thank you all for coming out and competing at HackAI. It was great having you all. Now, I know that those of you that are competing at a hackathon for the first time here at HackAI, it can be a daunting experience at first. It might seem a little difficult. So the fact that you guys made it this far and were able to present is wonderful on its own. But we're gonna present the best beginner project now. We get a drum roll, please. And the winner is Sensora. All right, going on to the next one. So this is the best solo project. Once again, it can feel kind of scary to work by yourself. So it's very cool that some of y'all are able to do this on your own. So enough of me talking. Let's get to the winner. Drum roll, please. Oh, gotta get them all. All right, and the next one is the data science and ML track. Can we get a drum roll for them as well? And the winner is Lexus Snap. And y'all want to keep run keyboard. I'm gonna hand it off to Zina to talk about the next track.
Okay, thank you to everyone who participated in the pitch competition or even applied. We really enjoyed watching all of your presentations. Can I get a drum roll, please? Skill City!
Okay, now for the big, the grand finale, I guess. So this is going to be our general track for people that really capture the essence of HackAI. We found was the most technically as well as the most creative projects that implemented AI in the best way possible. So we're going to start with third place, receiving Apple AirPods Generation 4, I think? I'm not exactly sure, but can I get a drum roll actually? Third place is Pulse Bridge. Okay, and then second place, receiving a MSI gaming monitor, is going to be, can I get another drum roll? Sorry. It's going to be Quant Eve. Okay, and then first place receiving an 11-inch Apple iPad. We felt that this project had a very good problem statement and was able to solve problems in the real world using AI as well as hardware to, fix problems and identify something that has a real world application. We felt like this project really, again, captures the essence of HackAI and what AI stands for. So first place, can I get a drum roll? It's going to be Dementia Assist. So congratulations to all of our winners. Even if you didn't receive a prize, you are walking away with some merch. So right after this, we will be handing out t-shirts. Don't get out of your seats just yet. We have a little bit more to go. You guys know the line that you have to follow to get your food. You're gonna follow the same line to get your t-shirts. You're gonna go all the way around, and you'll get your t-shirts in the atrium. And you're also gonna need to get your badges. You have to have your badges to get your t-shirts. Do not get out of your seats. Sit down, please. I'm sorry. I have a couple more slides. You're gonna have to go all the way to get your shirt. Do not cut through, please. Go all the way around.
There you go.
Okay.
You got me presenting.
So,
Yeah.
Next slide. So again, as I mentioned, we are the official Telus Society, but in order to keep in contact with us, we have a Instagram, and there we'll be talking about other programs and events and other ways you can get involved with our Official Telus Society. As well as our general Discord is up there on the QR code. Can I get like 2 more minutes, guys, please?
2 more minutes.
Hopefully they already
And then you guys have feedback about HackAI, what you experienced at HackAI, any negatives, positives. You guys are welcome to put that into the feedback form.
I think,
Last but not least, we would like to thank you guys so much for being here.